Hello, Pickle Viewers. Welcome to Mr. Who Reviews. Today, I'm reviewing Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 5. This season has about 3 story arcs. 2 are good, and the other is just filler. Complete and utter filler. I don't even know if it's supposed to be a side thing or even a part of the third season. But I digress. In the first half of the season, the underlying title of the arc is called the World Championship, which takes place straight after the stuff starts. And Yugi and his friends are just relaxing with Rebecca, her grandfather, in a caravan. And when they decide to just stay with them and relax, they realize that they have no way to go home. And that's when Mocha turns up to invite them to Kaiba World Championship. And the reason they're holding it is to celebrate Kaibaland's opening. And Kaiba isn't really taking part of it. He has to organize everything. And the Mocha is kind of upset because he just feels like his brother is missing out on something big. Like, he knows that his brother really wants to join the competition, but he just can't do all the work he does. And Kaiba gets a new student in this, and other than the clothes he wears, like the one with the white jacket and the Kaiba Corp logo on it, it's pretty good. Like, it suits him. Oh yeah, and the new bad guy in this is basically just focusing on Kaiba. Siegfried Lloyd, or Siegfried von Schroeder, as in as they reveal slowly. He just hates Kaiba because he and his family have been business rivals for a really long time, and the Schroeders haven't really come up with anything good. Like, every time the Schroeders get a contract with a person, the the person does uh, go to Kaiba Corp instead. It's just good. It's a little bit funny, of course. Anyway, when Yui and the gang get to Kaibaland and then meet these kids, Siegfried does hacks a dual box system or just to do this thing and traps everybody in the place, and Yugi has to beat the dual robot with a rookie's deck, like a rookie duelist. And he does win, and then they do that joke with Joey, keep on calling him underdog. And there's a funny moment with the Pharaoh where Joey asks him where, like, who does the card he gave a kid, the card he called a Heart Dog, remind him of? And Pharaoh will say to you, "Do you mind taking this one?" and just swaps bodies. It's just, it's just funny. It just sounds like Pharaoh has a sense of humor. Or just, they're just giving one. Anyway, after that, go to a press conference, and that's when Rebecca bumps into one of the female competitors, and that female competitor just gusses over Yugi. Her name is Vivian Wong, but she says to Yugi to call her Viv. It's just crazy. It's like one of the craziest characters in the original series. And Taya and Rebecca are just angry at her. They're just annoyed since she's getting up on Yugi's business. And not about that business. It's just a little bit funny the way Yugi's acting or just look the face making me and she's talking to him. Oh god. Anyway, and there's also this kid there named Leon Wilson, who is sort of a two times champ, like entering a lot of tournaments and winning. And he's an interesting character. He plays a fairy tale deck, which is kind of goofy, but also very like go with the dancing people and stuff like that. Anyway, with the championship, Joey's first duel is with this guy called Oxnard or something. And turns out it's Yugi's grandfather. He just put on this guy because he wants to test Joey's doing skills. And over the course of the match, Joey just reveals, or just says he feels that he doesn't get the kind of respect that Yugi gets. I mean, it sort of makes sense. But I realize that he doesn't really need that respect from other people, he needs to respect himself and doesn't matter that fun doing it. With Rebecca's first duel against Vivian, it's a good duel. Rebecca just taking Vivian down with every chance she gets. Like every time Vivian thinks she has the upper hand on Rebecca, he just trumps it. Just back her into a wall. It's just great. I am. And Rex and Weevil turn up and take one of the competitors' clothes. But when it gets revealed to not be that competitor, Siegfried just kills them both and feeds them in one turn. And Joey is next that duels them, and Siegfried wins against him as well, which is crazy. And then Leon and Becca duel, but Yugi and friends aren't there because his grandfather is missing because after his duel with Joey, he shot his back, and Becca's grandfather had to bring him to a hospital or just the medical place for in the Highlands. And turns out Vivian took him so she can duel Yugi and so she can get a date with him. But as they expect, Yugi wins. And for some reason, Joey says that grandfather forgot about to have the card when he tricked his grandson. But that makes no sense. Ugh, no Anyway, Kyler finds out that Siegfried is one that's been hacking into everything in Kyberland and that duels them, and that's the greatest duel in this part of the season. It's just great. Kyber sends out a lot of his dragons. And they're awesome! I know that I like dragons, so that is obviously why it's one reason why I like to duel. So at the end of the arc, Yugi and Leon are in the finals, or Leon's in the finals to do Yugi. And then they all find out that Leon is actually Siegfried's younger brother, and he kind of brainwashed Leon to do his bidding, like taking down Cloud Corp and stuff like that. And reason he went by Leon Wilson because he wanted the parents or his mom to find out, and he's been hacking the tournament system to change his identity and stuff like that, and he had some issues since his parents were focused all their attention on Siegfried since he was the eldest brother and was expected to take over the von Schroeder corp when his father was well, as Siegfried said, driven crazy by being defeated by Cybercorp over and over again. So Leon was just lonely. And when Leon played a card that was banned to use, and Siegfried put in a virus to mess with Cybercorp's computer system, he just realizes that his brother is just insane. And Yugi just wins and Leon just forgives his brother. And for some reason, Molly made a cameo. Like, he just looks up on a screen that shows Leon and Yugi's duel and doesn't really say anything. And she's in her old clothes from season 2. Don't know. Anyway, this half is good. I kind of like that they're focusing on like Hyde again. And Siegfried has to be one of the best villains. He's just insane. He put a lot of people in danger by hacking into the Kyberland system or Kyber Corp system. Like messing with a lot of the rides. Just nearly like not exactly killing people, but just wounding them. It's just good. He has to be the second best villain that doesn't use magic. And there's a funny part where everybody's at the airport and Duke is saying that he'll be in their area pretty soon since he has a date with Joey's sister Strandy, and Joey and Trish are just home like either strangling them or trying to beat him up. It's just funny. Anyway, the third arc, the Capsule Monsters, it's filler. Just total filler. There's this new game called Capsule Monsters, which is just like dueling, except you just pick up a capsule and on a board. First, Dungeons Dice Monsters, and now this. Can't the people that write this make a different game that isn't similar to Duel Monsters? I don't know. And for some reason, Yuki is by himself. Yes, I know he has a mother, and he's probably showed up in the Japanese version, but in the English version, no, he show up. But anyway, and they win a trip to somewhere, and like a Yugi and friends, and the plane crashes in the same place where Yugi's grandfather and his assistant is at, and turns out Yugi's grandfather is missing. And when they go into the pyramid and this map thing, they get sent to the world of capsule monsters. So now they're talking Jumanji. Like the anime one, not the live action movie. I don't get it. I think this would have been better as a video game or something. And they really had to put Julius Caesar in this. I don't really know if they did. I will say there are some good moments in this arc. Also, anyway, the last story arc in this season is called Dawn of the Duel. This is where Yugi and his friends go to meet Isiju and her brothers in Egypt, since the stone tablet which has the the carvings of the pharaoh and the priest Seto in it was sent back to Egypt, and somehow they got all the ice away. I don't know. And when they get there, the pharaoh just holds up the god card and he gets up into the tablet and goes back in time. And he meets through his friends like Mana or the Sun or something. And by the voices and the looks of the characters, you kind of see that they're probably ancestors of somebody else other than Seto, of course. This is way better than the Castle Monsters arc. I don't even think we needed the Castle Monsters thing. And the evil Bakura is in this as well. Find out that he's actually from the city where the Pharaoh's guards captured all the people there and used their souls to make the Millennium items. But the Pharaoh at the time, Akhlaq or something, I didn't know that the people there were evil, so the Millennium are used by dark power or something, and we get to see a younger version of Yami and with Pharaoh. And I don't get it. Did the mother die at giving birth, or was it even there? Why is with the early Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not getting even mentioning mothers? I don't get it. And it turns out that the core or the spirit of Legend Ring is actually a demon or just monster called Zork who rules the Shadow Realm or the Death Realm, whatever they call it. And fight against him is just pretty good. A lot of people are getting taken out, and even Kaiba gets into the past. And there's a funny line where the Pharaoh tells him that his past self and him are related. And Kaiba says they were cousins. It's just funny. And then the Pharaoh gets to find out his name, and it's pretty confusing. Like who what we're following, since there's about three cores. One doing a game with the Pharaoh, and the agent one that is just fighting the Pharaoh and trying to resurrect York, and one that's doing Yugi and possess Tristan or Shadowing or whatever. It's just a little bit confusing. Anyway, the Pharaoh beats York by saying his name, which is spoilers for 10. You go back to the present, or this is now the past. And the best part of the entire storyline has to be the final duel with Yugi against the Pharaoh, or should I say Tem now. It's just great. Both of them just predicting each other's moves, and the Pharaoh actually summoning all three different gods at once, and having some nostalgia by bringing back old cards. And it's pretty good that when the Pharaoh summons Dark Magician, that it sees you, get the feeling that he recognizes Dark Magician, since her ancestor also had the Millennium necklace. So it's pretty good. So as expected, Yugi won. He hesitated for a moment since he didn't want to lose to Pharaoh. and Pharaoh leaves go into the afterlife before just saying goodbye to everybody. And like a lot of it, or just like in those movies, when a door closes or something, the place just topples down. And Kaiba actually admits that Yugi is the king of games, which is just good. And the Millennium items just get put underground again. I just wonder if they're destroyed or something. And the series just ends. Now, I think that putting some talking at the end of it is kind of good. Cause I don't think it would have been as good if it was just silent. And I know I always say that sometimes there's good moments with silence, but at the end, I think there isn't a need for talking. So anyway, season 5 is a great season, and and despite the capsule monsters are it's pretty good, and a lot of remember stuff is in this, and the face kind of makes when he's thinking that if Yuki is in the actual person that feed him, then he's just a fraud when they're on the boat to the place to do the ceremony to split Yugi and the town apart. It's just funny. There you go. I just hope that the new Yu-Gi-Oh movie, Dark Dimensions or something, is a good follow up to this. Cause I think if the movie does take part straight after or just a few years after the events of this. So I hope they do it justice. I hope they get all the voice cast back, or because I don't think anybody else could do the parts. I don't think so. Anyway, I give Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 5 a 9 out of 10. Now, next time I'm probably reviewing Pokemon Advance, but the next video is going to be GX, which is pretty good. Starts off a bit slow, but eventually gets good. Until then, I'm a I'll see you there.